What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm trying to make these intros a little bit quicker for today because the games are starting in just a few hours, and I want this video to have time to be up. So not going to be showing all wins or anything like that from yesterday. I'm going to show you the free slip I gave yesterday that cashed. We had Festa and Robbie Ray. This cashed yesterday, $100 to win $225. And then we had that obviously locked in on Parlay Play, which we locked in live. So this slip did cash. The other two Parlay Play slips we locked in live, ended up missing. WNBA was not the move yesterday. The strikeouts for Schmidt obviously missed, so it is what it is on those. Hopefully we have a good day on the free picks today. That was the first losing free pick day in a few days, which is really, really good. I am going to be picking a winner from our last video to get a free month of VIP. If this video gets 200 likes, I'm going to pick another winner down in the comments to get another free month. So make sure you guys drop a like, leave a comment. You have to be a subscriber to win. I'm going to pick the winner in just a moment. I do want to say, guys, we're doing a 4th of July sale. If you use code July 4th on our WAP for monthly plan, you can get 20% off. So you can get a free an extra $5 off. So it'll be $20 a month rather than $25, which is a pretty dang good deal. But anyways, guys, that is there. You can still get in at $10 a week. Highly recommend you guys join our free access. I'm going to be dropping free plays pretty much every single day. On bad slates like yesterday, not going to drop another free pick on here just because the slate yesterday was horrible. I wasn't going to force anything. But you can get a free 24 hours of our VIP if you join our free access WAP. So come down here. Instead of joining monthly or weekly, you join free access. It's going to look like this. On any of these posts, you're going to see this WAP checkout plan. That gives you 24 hours of our VIP access for free. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, links down in the description. We'd love to have you guys in here. Join our WAPs, like I said, if you want. And then, yeah, let's jump into our free winner from yesterday. So the VIP winner from yesterday, whatever you want to call it, comment picker. Let's pick our winner. Winner is going to be for, drum roll, Jermaine G, who said, let's get it. And just send me a message on Discord, Jermaine, and I'll get you added for a free month of VIP. I'm assuming I said your name right. If I didn't, I do apologize. Just tell me how to say it, and I'll try not to butcher it if you ever win again. But they said let's get it. But yeah, just send me a message on Discord. Discord is the best way to reach me, and I will get you added for that free month. But let's jump into some of these picks, guys. So we got nothing but baseball once again today. I am going to close this out. Big slate. Hopefully a good slate. Some of these games are okay to bet, or okay. Some of these games are a little rough. I'm not going to lie. Overall, it's not a horrendous slate or anything like that, but I don't love it either. But that being said, guys, let's jump into pick number 1 of the day. Our first pick of the day is going to be for Charlie Morton. So I am going to take the Baltimore Orioles pitcher, Charlie Morton, pitching against the Braves in Atlanta. I'm taking Morton for over 14.5 pitching outs. Now, hopefully this line stays up the entire day. I'm surprised it hasn't got pulled already. I posted a slip last night, and it was later last night, and he was still on the board, which I'm very thankful for. But anyways, Charlie Morton, over 14.5 pitching outs. So we're betting on him to go at least 5 innings. Atlanta is more of a hitter's park. Atlanta has a decent offense. It's going to be a kind of a tough matchup. It's not like horrendous or anything like that, but he's cashed 8 of 12 games this season. 67% hit rate. He's averaging around 85 pitches per game. He had 100 pitches his last game versus Texas. So a couple games he has 100. So leash depends on how well he's doing. 4-7 on the season with a 5.62 ERA and a 157 WHIP. Dude's not a good pitcher by any means. If you look at Atlanta, they're almost top 10 in most offensive categories. 251 batting average, 326 on base percentage, and a 716 OPS. So they have a mid offense. It's not top tier or anything, but mid offense in a hitter's park could be slightly sweaty, but 5 innings really isn't that much for a starting pitcher. You can see a lot of these games he's going 7 innings or starting 7 innings, going a full 6. If his leash stays longer, we're good to go. Charlie Morton at 14.5, I don't see too much of a worry here. Now let's come down here. We'll click Charlie Morton. We're going to see how this Braves offense actually hits against him, see if there's much data to go off of. If it'll load, this is the chart that we need right here. I'm going to refresh and just see what happens. Come on. All right, here we go. So decent amount of data. Acuna, 2 at-bats, 1 hit. Matt Olson, 12 at-bats, 4 hits. Azuna, 12 at-bats, 3 hits, 2-0, 16-4, 3-0. The top few have OPS over a 1 or over 800, which is pretty high. Not horrendous. Nothing that makes me think he won't go at least 5 innings. Now, if the entire lineup was 800 plus or something, and I thought all of them were going to light him up, it'd be a little bit different. But I just don't think that's happening. If a couple batters can get to him, it's okay. He should still be able to bounce back and go 5 innings. 5 innings really isn't that hard. 6 innings would be a little bit different. But regardless, Charlie Morton at 14.5, like the line. You can get it on Prizepicks. You can get it on Parlay Play. If you guys want a free month of VIP, sign up for Parlay Play using code FANTASYACES. You can use any of our partnered apps, actually. Make the minimum deposit with our code. You get a free month for each one you sign up for. So you can get like 7 full months for free if you guys take advantage of these partnered apps. But Parlay Play is the one that I'm recommending the most right now, just because they do have way better value than pretty much every other app, including Prizepicks. So we'll find out for sure if the value is better right now. But we'll find out here in just a minute when we go into our second pick. So second pick of the day, the one I'm pairing with Charlie Morton is going to be for my man Strider. So we're taking the other side of things, the Atlanta pitcher versus Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore is not a very good team. If you look at Strider this season, he has struggled a little bit. First 4 or so games, couldn't even go really 5 innings barely. Last 5 games, he's went almost 6 or 7 innings in every single game. So 7 innings his last game versus the Phillies. And then he did have that one game versus the Mets where he went 5. 3 games prior to that, he went a full 6 innings. So Strider's not a bad pitcher. Struggled a little bit. If you look at him on the season, he's 3-6. He's a 3.86 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP. If you look at him versus Baltimore, look at Baltimore's offensive stats. They have a 247 batting average, a 309 on-base percentage, and a 740 OPS. So not very good in the offensive categories. Their OPS is a top 10 OPS, but the other two are pretty much bottom 10. So like the matchup versus Baltimore for sure. If I come over here and we click Spencer Strider, we're gonna do the same thing we did for Charlie Morton. We're just gonna do it on the reverse. So we're gonna look at this Orioles offense versus Strider, and not many of them have seen him. So you got 2 at-bats, no hits, 2 at-bats, no hits, 3 no hits, 3 no hits. And none of them have hit off of him. We have 1 walk right here for O'Neill, 333 OPS. Beautiful matchup. Baltimore does not scare me in terms of offensive, even in a hitter's park. This was in Coors Field, maybe it'd be a little bit different, but right now for Strider to go 6 innings, I think he does, and I think 17.5 is going to be too low for him tonight. Pitch count, he's averaging 90 pitches per game. Last few games, he's getting 95, 97. Longer leash, can get up to 100 if he needs to. Regardless, I think he's going to go 6 innings tonight. So that's why I paired him with Charlie Morton. You can click these and lock them in for a 2.5x on Parlay Play. I'll be putting $250 on it. If you play it on Prizepicks, it is a 2.25x. So let's look at the value difference. 562 on this slip on Prizepicks, 627 if you play it on Parlay Play. That is a big difference, guys. That's a $65 difference, $63 difference. Like, that's almost like a fourth of a unit. So I mean, that's pretty big deal in terms of value difference, which is why I line shop on most of these apps. But Parlay Play has been number 1 as of the last couple weeks. If you look at my track picks, you can see Morton, Strider, got them both locked in right now. It's a legit slip, locking it in live. So that is going to be our first 2 picks. Next pick is going to be for our man Luzardo. And I will say, guys, I picked 2 picks. I had 2 pitchers for K's that I liked. Luzardo's value went way down, but they boosted it, so it's still around the same where it was. This was close to this without being a boost. The other one, they made a boost as well. It wasn't a boost when I had it written down, but it is what it is. Luzardo, I taken over 4.5 Ks, or 5.5 Ks, I mean. To look at him this season, he has cashed at 11 of 17 games, 65% hit rate. He's averaging 6.5 strikeouts per game. Looking at him on the season, he's 7-4, 4.06 ERA, 141 WHIP. He started the season off incredibly strong. He struggled lately in giving up runs. Luzardo has, second half of the season has not been as good as the first half, for sure. Now, he does get 10.48 strikeouts per 9 innings, well over a strikeout per inning pitcher. If you look at Cincinnati versus a left-handed pitcher, they strike out 23.4% of the time, which is middle of the pack, kind of closer to almost the bottom 10 in terms of strikeouts. But anyways, think Luzardo gives a 6. Think he goes close to 6 innings. I think he at least starts the 6th inning today. If he doesn't finish it, I think he starts it, like I said. Well over a strikeout per inning pitcher. He should be able to get his at least 1 K per inning. Maybe throw in another inning where he gets 2 Ks, or we get lucky and he strikes out the side. But regardless, 6 Ks. I like to play versus the Reds. Don't think it's a bad matchup, and I'm going to be locking in there, man. Jesus Luzardo over to 5.5 Ks, which is a 1.4x on parlay play. Now we can we'll check value on Prizepicks for this one as well. I actually haven't checked the value on Prizepicks for this one play in particular, but Luzardo 5.5, and you can really pair it with what you want. Now I thought about pairing it with one of those pitching out props that we already ran and playing it twice, picking the one I like the best. I do like this Mikolas play that I was giving away. It was going to be more of a discounted line on walks allowed. And Mikolas has a 0.05 walks per allowed line, which I really like. It's a 1.26x line. This would give us a 1.8x payout if we wanted to play it. Now, hear me out. I'm going to give 2 slips in this video. I'm not going to give 3 today. I think I'm overdoing it with 3 slips. I don't want everybody to try to tell every single slip or pick wrong or whatever. I think 2 slips is a good number for these videos. That being said, Mikolas. This is going to be the big discounted line I was going to give for today. Now, let's pull it up. I'm going to show you why I like it so much. Any pitcher for 0.5 walks is a pretty dang good play and is worth at least sprinkling some money on. Now, Parlay plays offering every single pitcher for the most part to give a 0.5 walks, which is crazy. But if you look at Mikolas on the season, he's cashed this 81% of games. 13 of 16 games, he's walked at least 1 batter. A couple of these games, or a lot of these games, he's walked at least 2. Pitching against the Cubs. Now, let's come down here. If you look at the Cubs have a 9.2% walk rate, which is 9th in the league. Top 10 in terms of how many walks they get per game. Pretty decently patient team. Just Mikolas giving us 1 walk I like. Now, if you look at head-to-head data versus the Cubs, he walked 2 his last game, 0-0, then 2. So in 4 games, he's walked 4 batters. It just happens to be 2-0-0-2. So some of these games he's getting 0, some of these games he's getting way over 0.5. I think he gives up at least 1 today. That's my thought process on this one. I think it's worth sprinkling some on for 1.26 because if you look at a lot of these, I'm going to show you guys. We'll come over here to MLB. If I can click, my clicks are way off right now. And I just clicked outs. All right, walks per allowed. You can see most of these at 0.5, you get like a 1.07x value. So a lot of them are not as high of payout. Mikolas being a 1.26x, I think it's a really good line, and I'm going to lock it in. If you don't want to play it, you don't have to. You can fade it. Now, you can play these together at 1.8x. 250 wins you 450 if you wanted to do it that way. Or you can lock in the other strikeout prop I like, which is Bubic over 4.5 Ks. So, like it just as much as Luzardo, honestly. Both of those I like. If you look at Bubic, if you lock these in, it's over a double up. So, I'm probably going to lock this one in. I think that's going to be my second slip. But let's pull Bubic up real quick. Our boy Kris, taking him for 4.5 Ks. He has cashed this line in 81% of games on the season, which is 13 of 16. If you come over here, he is a 9.47 strikeouts per 9 innings pitcher, which is over a strikeout per inning pitcher, which is really what we're looking for in a lot of these K lines, unless they're just extremely low. If you look at him, he's 6-6 on the season, 2.25 ERA, and a 1.11 WHIP. Pitching against Arizona in Arizona. So Dome Stadium, don't have to worry about weather or anything like that, but Arizona does have a good offense. If you look at their offense, they're ranked 2nd in terms of strikeout percents, which is the lower the number, the worse, first of all, in terms of how many strikeouts. But they only strike out 18% of the time. So a very patient team, kind of like the Blue Jays. I'm going to hit pitching outs real quick so we can look at their offense. Top 10 offense. 249 batting average, 318 on-base percentage, and a 721 OPS, which they're ranked 9th, and 8th in those respective categories. So very good offense. Does make it a little bit sweaty. Do I think Bubic's going to go 5 innings? Yes. Do I think he goes 6 innings? I think he at least starts the 6th inning. I think he could potentially finish full 6, maybe start 7. Like, Bubic's not a bad pitcher. He's had a couple rough games in here lately. He's struggled. But if you look at him on the season, he's not a bad pitcher at all. 2.25 ERA is not bad. A 1.11 WHIP's not bad. No weather worries. I think he at least starts the 6. If you want to play a 17.5 pitching outs, I don't think that's a bad line. It is a tough matchup in terms of Ks and pitching outs, but I think he gives us at least 5. If he gives us 1 per inning, and or we get lucky and he strikes out the side, like that happens sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky and they get 3 Ks in an inning, but I am not saying that's going to happen. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. But I do think he gives us at least 5 strikeouts tonight. So if you get that for a 1.6x, it's not bad. If you were to play it on Prizepicks, just to show you guys. Let's see here. Let's find Bubic. So 4.5Ks. If you lock these in together, you'd have a 1.9x, which really isn't that bad of a payout. I wish I could lock them in on parlay play. Do they have walks allowed on here? This is gonna be for batters, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. So let's see if they have Mikolas 0.5. So you can lock these in on Prizepicks for a 2.4x altogether. If you lock it in like this, it is going to be a 1.8x. So yeah, you got better value on prize or parlay play still for this play as well, just because it's boosted. I'm gonna lock this slip in. You guys compare who you want with Luzardo if you want to take it. I like Luzardo. If you want to play Luzardo instead of Bubic over here for the second slip, you can do that as well. Shoot, you can play with one of the pitching out props and do it that way. But for the video's sake, these are going to be the 2 slips. We got Miles Mikolas over 0.5 walks allowed with Kris Bubic over 4.5Ks, 250 to win 505. Then we got Charlie Morton and Strider over their pitching outs, 250 to win 627. That's what I've got for today, guys. Those are my 5 plays. Remember to pair Luzardo with something. It's a good line for a boost for a payout like this. We can see what the payout is with just the walk prop. Let's see here. So yeah, 1.8x. That's pretty much the exact same as it. Is that not the exact same? Let me see. I don't know why I don't just talk or type in Miles Mikolas. It's the exact same prop, and this is boosted. We might be getting scanned with this Luzardo boost. I told you guys it was about the same before they boosted it. Huh. Or Miles is paid out. Let's just do something different. Let's do something different. Let's find a regular prop for 1.7x. I know I'm trying to hurry to get this video done. That way I can get it uploaded. But let's see here. I want all the props. So MLB combos. There's no MLB combos. WNBA. Most of these will be close to original line, right? I'm looking for something close to a 1.877. So this is close. This is going to be a 2.28 if you lock it in. If you lock in a regular line on Prizepicks, 2.25, 2.28. So the Miles Mikolas play is about the same. So the Luzardo play on Prizepicks is the same as the boost on parlay play, which is tough. So you don't even have to play Luzardo at 5.5 on parlay play. You can play it on Prizepicks if you wanted to. It's going to be the same value. Everything else was better on parlay play. The boost kind of threw me off on here, but anyways, it's whatever you guys want to do. You saw our picks. That's the 5 picks for today. Charlie Morton, Strider, Luzardo, Bubic, Miles Mikolas. Those 5 plays. Lock them in if you like them. Fade them if you don't. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you guys have a safe 4th of July weekend. Code July 4th on our WAP will get you 20% off our monthly plan if you guys do want to take advantage of that. I'll have the link down in the description. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment for a chance of free VIP. Join our Discord. It's absolutely free. We'd love to have you in there. And I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.